In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to sell digital products without having to be on social media. So no posting, no audience, no content creation. I'm going to show you how I sell digital products online without needing to do any of that. Here's the thing. When I initially tell you what you should do, you might be skeptical because it's not what you're expecting. And I really want you to bear with me. I've got 2 pages of notes here. I'm going to walk you through it. At the end of the video, you're going to be very clear. But the thing is, when you watch videos on like how to sell digital products with no audience, what do you usually get? Really cliche advice that is actually still in some way needing an audience. So it's not actually even very helpful. It's not very practical. This video is very, very practical. All total, I've done $11 million selling digital products. Last year, I did $4 million. I profited $2 million of that. So I put my tax returns on my website. So if you want to see the actual tax return of a $2 million take-home income, you can go look at that and see how much I paid in taxes. It was brutal. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm someone that you can trust. I'm someone that you can listen. I do this day in and day out. I've done it for a long time. You can absolutely sell digital products online with literally no audience. But it's going to require you to take a leap of faith, I think, because what I initially say is you're going to initially be kind of skeptical of, and I just want you to bear with me. That's my caveat. Okay. So if I look down, it's because I'm looking at all these notes. I have a lot that I want to say. I have a lot that I want to share with you. I make these videos. These are the videos I wish I had when I was first getting started. I certainly didn't have any of this. It would have been amazing if I did, but I didn't. So I don't want to forget anything. I take time to like script these videos for you. So all that to say, here's how to sell digital products online with no audience. Ready? Run simple ads. Now, hear me out, because as soon as I say ads, you probably got overwhelmed. You probably were like, oh, I can't do this. All these things immediately come up because of our culture, especially American culture and entrepreneur culture around running ads. Here's the first thing I want you to know. You only need to start with $5 a day. So when you run ads, and again, we'll go into more of this, just please bear with me to the end. That's my only request, is please bear with me to the end. When you run ads the way I do, you only need to start with $5 a day, and you get sales in the first 24 to 48 hours. So your ads immediately pay for themselves, right? So if you put in $5, my students will get ads within a 24 to 48 hour period. And so you take that $5 and maybe they're selling a digital product that's like $27. Right away, within a 24 to 48 hours, sometimes it's 48 hours period, you have what's 27 minus 5? You have a $22 profit. So then when you run ads the next day, you spend $5 and you get maybe 2 sales the next day, or maybe even just another sale the next day. And you gradually ramp it up. But every ad is being paid for itself and more with the sales you're making. So technically, I've never paid for an ad. Every ad I've ever run has always been profitable, and I've scaled up to quite a bit. Now I spend a lot of money on ads, but I started off very, very small, and I made sure that each ad paid for itself. So we'll get into more of this here. But what I want to first do before anything is to eliminate the I can't afford it. I'm going to talk more about what that $5 does and stuff in a second here. But what I want you to know first and foremost is that you can run ads for $5 a day. So if you have $5, you can take that $5 and turn it into a digital product sale. And depending on how much your digital product is, that you profit the difference. Does that feel clear? That's super important that you know that. So even if you're brand new, you can do this. I want to show you just a couple of students. I'm just going to show you one student here because I want you to kind of see real people who did exactly what I just said and are in totally different industries. So let me pull that. This is a really great realistic example of what you can expect. It's not a lot of money, right? So she just turned her ad on and she got a $17 order that then turned into 118 pounds, right? Let's just say dollars because I'm American, so I'm just going to mess up and say it. So she turned her ad on, and you can see here, she says, it's only been live a day. And she took that and turned it into essentially a $118 order for running a $5 ad. That's just one example. I have a whole bunch here, but I want to actually get into some education on this video. I want you to know that even if you're brand new, you can do this. This is not tech complicated. This isn't hard tech-wise. This is what I tell people. If you've ever made a post on Facebook or on Instagram, you can run ads, okay? So if you've made a post to social media, which probably 100% of you watching has. You can do ads. The way that we do ads is so simple. We basically, the way, and I'll pull up another image here in a second to show you, but basically what we run ads to are very simple images that we make in Canva. So you don't have to be good on camera. You don't have to, and you run the ads to the same image over and over and over again, and you keep getting sales from the same image you made in Canva. So it's not like this, or constant, complicated. You need a studio to film ads. You need massive equipment to film ads. People think that that's what ads is, but if anything, it's closer to like boosting posts. Now, you shouldn't actually boost posts. Never actually boost a post, but you know how easy it is to boost a post where you just like literally click boost post? That's basically the kind of ads we're running. So many, and I want to read this verbatim from this because I think it's really important. So many new people hold themselves back from running ads because they hear how crazy it can get, right? You hear like people in the industry be like, oh yeah, I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a day on ads, or I lost $30,000 trying to run ads, or whatever. You hear these scary stories and you're like, or you just assume it's complicated. You assume that, like, you think back to in the like old days where you had to like, it was a big deal to run commercials. Like that's what people think is like an ad is a commercial. It's not. They're totally different things. So many new people hold themselves back from running ads because they hear how crazy it can get. But that's like never taking videos with your iPhone camera because you see other people creating Hollywood movies. So do you get that analogy? You are not holding yourself back from running ads and making a lot of sales because you think that running ads is as complicated as like creating a Hollywood movie. But I'm telling you, it's as simple as like filming something on your iPhone, right? Like anyone can film an iPhone video. Anyone can run an ad. That's the point I'm trying to make here. And so all you're doing is keeping yourself holding yourself back from making quick and easy sales for no good reason. And so the goal of this video with how to sell digital products with literally no audience is to plant that seed in you to start seriously considering running ads, even if you're brand new, even if you made no sales yet, even if you're just getting started, because I bet no one has told you that this is a thing that you can do. But so I get 50% of my sales. I do thousands of customers a month, thousands and thousands of digital products a month. And 50% of them come from the very simple ads I run. And so if you want to know exactly how to run your very first ad, I just recently filmed a video showing you step by step exactly how to run your first ad. Go watch that next. I'll see you there.